Hey guys, this is your girl Loyalty from the Loyalty and Friends Self Love Podcast, and today we will be speaking about how to start a nonprofit. Now, this will be a step by step guide, so make sure you get your notes and your pen pad so you can get the tools you need to start your own nonprofit. All right, so let's get into it. Now, in this particular episode, we will explore one of the most rewarding paths you can take starting a nonprofit organization. Whether you were passionate about addressing social challenges, providing essential services, or supporting a cause close to your heart, starting a nonprofit can be your way to make a lasting difference. We would start by breaking down the key steps from the legal requirements to creating a solid business plan and strategies for attracting donors as well as volunteers. In order to start a nonprofit, I think it's very important to understand what a nonprofit organization is. Nonprofits operate for the public good rather than to generate profits for shareholders. They focus on charitable, educational, religious, and scientific purposes. Nonprofits reinvest their income back into their mission rather than distributing to owners. They often enjoy tax exempt status, making them distant from for profit organizations. Nonprofits can range from small, community driven groups to large international organizations. Okay, guys, so let's now discuss the legal requirements for starting a nonprofit. When it comes to your nonprofit, you want to make sure you incorporate your nonprofit in the state where you operate to gain legal protection and credibility. Obtain an employer identification number, or EIN, from the IRS, which acts like the business social security number. Ensure you comply with both state and federal filing requirements, as each state has different regulations. Research your state's specific regulations before proceeding to avoid compliance issues. Filing requirements may also include annual reports and registration for charitable solicitations. There are different types of nonprofit filings that you can apply for. The first one is the most common, which is the 501c3, and this is for charitable organizations focusing on religious, educational, and scientific activities. The 501c4 is for social welfare organizations that advocate for public causes and promote social welfare. There is also the 501c6, which is for trade associations and chambers of commerce that promote professional and business interests. The choice of filing type will depend on your nonprofit's mission and targeted audience. Each nonprofit designation comes with specific rules and benefits under the IRS tax code. Okay, guys, so here are the benefits for filing for a 501c3 tax exempt status. Apply for 501c3 status to allow your nonprofit to accept tax-deductible donations. You will submit the IRS Form 1023 or Form 1023-EZ along with your nonprofit's mission statement and articles of incorporation. Tax-exempt status can open doors to grants and other fundings that require 501c3 designation. The application process can take several months, so plan accordingly. Prepare comprehensive documentation to ensure smooth processing of your application. Okay, so the next phase would be building a board of directors. Select board members who are passionate about your mission and bring diverse skills such as legal, financial, and operational. In many states, nonprofits required to have at least 3 directors. The board is responsible for nonprofit strategic direction and accountability. Directors often help with fundraising, outreach, and building relationships within the community. A strong, committed board can greatly influence the nonprofit's long-term success. We will now discuss creating a nonprofit business plan. The first step is to clearly define your nonprofit's mission and vision to outline your purpose and goals. Conduct a market analysis to identify the needs of the community or cause you aim to serve. Make sure you develop a financial plan that includes projected income sources, operating costs, and fundraising goals. Include an operation plan detailing day-to-day management, staffing, and resource allocations. A comprehensive business plan not only helps ensure funding, but also ensures long-term sustainability. It's very important to come up with a strategic plan as to how you're going to raise funds for your nonprofit. Now, you could apply for grants through foundations, government agencies, and other organizations that align with your mission. Build relationships with individual donors through campaigns, crowdfunding, and recurring donation models. You can also host fundraising events like auctions, galas, and fund runs to raise awareness and funds. Consider online fundraising platforms to reach a broader audience and attract micro donations. Diversify your funding sources to reduce reliance on any one income stream. Your next step would definitely be to come up with your marketing plan for your nonprofit. It's important to build a professional website to tell your nonprofit's story and offer easy ways for people to donate and volunteer. Use social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to engage with supporters and share success stories. Implement email marketing campaigns to keep your supporters informed and connected to your cause. Focus on content marketing, share impact stories, event updates, and thought leadership related to your mission. Develop a cohesive marketing strategy to expand your reach and credibility. As a nonprofit, it is very important that you stay in compliance, and there are certain things that must also be reported. You want to file Form 990 annually with the IRS to report your nonprofit's income, expenses, and activities. Check your state's regulations. Many require your nonprofits to register annually to solicit donations legally. Keep detailed financial records to ensure transparency and maintain your nonprofit's tax-exempt status. Failing to comply with federal and state regulations can lead to penalties and loss of tax-exempt status. Regularly review compliance requirements to ensure you're up to date with legal obligations. Although you do have the tools and the keys to start your nonprofit, there may be some challenges you may face when starting that nonprofit. Funding limitations. Initial funding can be difficult to secure, especially for niche causes. Staffing challenges. Many new nonprofits rely heavily on volunteers, which can limit operational capacity. You also want to consider legal and compliance hurdles, such as navigating the legal landscape of starting a nonprofit. It could be very complex and time-consuming. Public awareness, such as building credibility and recognition for your cause, can also take quite a bit of time. Sustainability, finding consistent funding sources and maintaining engagement is critical to long-term success. This is the time to ask, are you ready to start your own nonprofit, or are you looking to make a difference in your community? You can start today by getting involved with the LIE Foundation. Make sure you donate or volunteer today and join our mission for positive change. All resources mentioned in this video will be listed in the description section. Make sure you click on that notification bell and like, comment, and subscribe for more videos such as this so we can continue to educate you on this journey. Looking forward to seeing you next time on the Loyalty and Friends Self-Love Podcast.